So trading is usually all about money, right? That's one part of trading, but there's more. And in this video, we're gonna explain and really talk about the more, which I think is worth exploring. What's up, Tim Sykes, millionaire mentor and trader here. Very proud to now be a trader for nearly 25 years, teacher for 15 years. I love trading. I'm so grateful for it. I'm grateful for you even studying. I'm grateful for all my students to make it so much more meaningful. So it's not just about money. I'm proud to donate 100% of my trading profits to charity. Not trying to get compliments, just trying to help you understand when I trade every single day, I'm thinking about how can this money help somebody in like a third world country? And because it makes no difference whether I make money or lose money on a trade, I can give completely unbiased commentary, which I don't think anybody else in the industry has that advantage. And that only helps my students. Perhaps this is why I've quintupled my number of millionaire students to over 30 in the past few years. If you click the link below, you can join my challenge. In this video, we're gonna talk about one of my newest millionaire students, Eduardo, from Venezuela. Check out this video when I first met him several years ago at my Orlando conference. So this is Eduardo. We're here at my annual conference. Eduardo, good to meet you.
How's it going,
Freaking
guys?
awesome to meet you.
Awesome to meet you.
Tell these guys your story. What did you just tell me?
Well, I was living in Venezuela, you know, we were having kind of a rough time, and thanks to trading, man, it really saved my life there, because I was able to do this in other part of the world, and I could bring my family wherever I want. And you know, it just happened, and thanks to you, thanks to your team, and thanks to everything that I've made in the last 3 years, I could have made that, and well, here I am.
So Venezuela was a dangerous place.
Well, it was really dangerous. Yeah. And I remember one time that somebody told me that, hey, you trade pennies, that's kind of a risky thing. And I was like, I live in Venezuela, man, I know what risk is.
You know what risk is. Congrats, man. Cheers. Beautiful. Incredible. He talked more about his life in Venezuela off camera. Very, very difficult country. Scary times, you know, when you're from a volatile country like Venezuela, and, you know, his family was suffering. This is one of the biggest things that I think people don't appreciate about trading. It can change your family's life. Again, not just from a money standpoint. Watch this other video I filmed with Eduardo several years later when I think he was at like 500,000 or 600,000 before he hit $1 million, but this was in Austin, and he's talking about how trading has changed his family life. You have a family, you think about your family. Is your family happy now?
You have no idea.
Right? I can imagine.
Yeah, man, of
right?
course. It's the best job in the world, because you have time. As I said, you have time. I think what trading does is gives you the time so you can spend it on the projects that you would like.
Yeah, for sure.
So it is quite a blessing to have found this.
There's a difficult learning curve. It's a steep learning curve because it's not like an exact science the first few years. But then there's the ultimate reward. So you have to go through the fire to get to the reward.
Totally. Like everything in life, right? I see a lot of people talking trash about trading. Like, yeah, that doesn't work. Like, I have 6 months doing that and it's not working. And I'm like, dude, if you put any business, you're going to be working 3 or 4 years just to break even. Yeah. Not only did trading get Eduardo and his family out of Venezuela, which was very dangerous, now he's at home with his wife and kids, spending time with them. Obviously, he's still trading, so he's focused, but he can take a half-hour break, an hour break. If he does well in the morning, he can take the afternoon off, go play with his kids, go spend time with his family. Most people can't do that. Most people have a 9-to-5 job. I don't care how much you want to spend time with your family, with your kids, with your wife or husband. You got a job. You're getting paid hourly. You're, working for a boss likely that you hate at a job that you hate, building somebody else's dream. Trading allows you, to trade from anywhere, as you might be able to see from me. I don't have a family. I don't have kids. So I fully utilize trading for my freedom. But let's say you have a family. Let's say you have kids. You don't have the freedom that you once had when you were single and kid-free. You might as well enjoy it. Spend more time with your loved ones. Eduardo is a new millionaire. Check out his profit graph.
Started with just $1,900. And this is what I love. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about the money, but it plays a role. Tim Grittani started with $1,500. He blew up, by the way. Some of you are like, oh, he started with $1,500 and he was just immediately successful. No, he actually lost his first $1,500. Then he found me. Even when he found me, he studied for 9 months, didn't make much, if anything. Jack Kellogg started with a few thousand, blew up, I believe, before he found me, or like in the beginning, wasn't following rules. Lost $2,600 after his first year. He gave a great challenge webinar. If you do click the link below and apply for my challenge, you get access to all my webinars, archived, live trading, new webinars, and now my top millionaire students are giving webinars too. Jack Kellogg lost $2,600 his first year, but he studied. Now he's over 10 million. Right place, right time in the market of 2020-21. Eduardo started with 1,900, did not make a lot in the beginning. When I met him in Orlando, it was actually pretty amazing. He wasn't even like sleeping in a hotel room. Like he was very not well off monetarily, but he took his education seriously. He made a little bit of money, then he joined the challenge, then that propelled him, all the way up. And it's amazing to see every single one of my students. Like I take so much pride, not just in the money they make, because, they're making the trades. I'm not like a financial advisor or anything. I'm just teaching them a strategy. I take so much pride in the life they create for themselves. Jack met Mariana, my first female millionaire student, at one of my conferences, which is crazy. And now, like, they're traveling. I just hung out with Jack. We went to Sweden, Norway, and Denmark on a little food tour. A few months prior, I hung out with him and Mariana in Greece. It's an amazing world when you have financial freedom and you don't have a normal job. And actually, Jack and I trade better when we're not like overloaded with trading, especially me. Jack, I think he probably does better, I would say 50-50. I wouldn't even say better necessarily traveling. He makes better trades when he's traveling, but I think he makes more money when he's like locked in. He doesn't, he likes taking multiple positions and trading a lot. So that's why I say like he trades better. He's more patient when he's traveling. For me, I have an overtrading problem. I do better when I travel. Eduardo spends more time with his family, and trading saved his family's life. Like, let's just be blunt about it. Venezuela and a lot of countries around the world, very difficult to raise a family and stay safe. Not getting into any specifics, but I love that trading allows you the freedom, whether you like to travel or spend more time with your family or save your family, right? Like for me, I didn't save my family from Connecticut, but I moved them down from Connecticut to Miami. If you've ever been to Connecticut and Miami, no one chooses Connecticut unless you're miserable or like pizza. There's better pizza in Connecticut. But very proud to move my parents down to Miami. We're Jewish. We got big Jewish noses. We got big nasal problems up in the cold weather. Miami doesn't have cold weather. It's basically Hebrew heaven. If you're in Miami, Jews everywhere. There's still Jews everywhere in Connecticut, but like they're usually sniffling. I had like sinus infections galore. Everyone I know, sinus infections galore. There's a lot going on back here. There's a lot of canals in the back of my face. It's like Venice, but nasal passages. And there ain't no gondolas up here. You like that?
I like that.
I'm coming up with this stuff on the fly. Move your family to nice places. Spend more time with your family. Travel the world. What's better than that? Leave a comment. Let me know what you're going to do. Again, I can't guarantee you that you're going to be my millionaire student. 90% of traders lose. Most traders just want hot stock picks. They don't take their education seriously. They wouldn't dare spend a few $1,000s on their education that could change their lives because they're very narrow-minded. They don't have the foresight to think, oh, wait a minute, if I invest in my education and I take it seriously, I can change my life. Might be the best few thousand I've ever spent. Most people don't think that way. Whether you think that way or not is besides the point. I think you should, but many people don't. Either way, leave a comment below. What are you going to do if and when you become successful? Spend more time with your family. Move your family to a nicer, better place like Miami or America if you're from a dangerous country, or travel the world. It could be could be A, B, and C. It could be A and B. You choose. I'm curious what you want to do because it's good to know your why. It's good to have goals. I always say dream big, work hard. Have a reason why. A lot of my most successful students really do it for their family. Roland Wolf is another one of my millionaire students. his whole why was he didn't want a 9-to-5 job. Now he gets to spend more time with his family, and he's up, 7 figures. So family, I think, is a big thing, very underestimated. Please congratulate Eduardo too in the comments below. He's worked his butt off. Really nice guy, really cool to see what he's done, in the challenge and in trading and in life. So family first. I love it. Congrats.